minasan, konnichiwa, Jamu desu, and welcome to Hikari Online Class. So for today's lesson, ay pag-aaralan natin ang lesson 9 ng ating grammar structure. Are you ready? Dawa hajimemashou. Okay, so our first lesson here is noun ga arimasu, wakarimasu, suki, kirai, jouzu, and heta desu. Okay? So as you can see, arimasu means have or meron. And wakarimasu is understand or know or naintindihan. Suki is like, gusto or love mo, like or love. Kirai is you don't like it or you dislike it. Jouzu is good at, and heta is no good or poor at doing something. Okay? So the object of a transitive verb is marked with o. Okay? However, objects of the verb arimasu and wakarimasu are marked with ga. So as we know in our past lesson, the object of the transitive verb is marked with o. But this time, when we use the verb arimasu and wakarimasu, is we mark that object as particle ga. Okay? Just like the example here, Nihongo ga wakarimasu ka? Okay? That means, do you understand Japanese? Get an answer? Hai, Nihongo ga wakarimasu. Yes, I understand Japanese. Or, Iie, Nihongo ga wakarimasen. No, I don't understand Japanese. Okay? So as you can see here, kung ano yung naintindihan mo, it is the particle ga. Okay? So, Nihongo. Did you understand Nihongo? Or did you understand Japanese? So, Japanese is our object here. Kung ano yung tinatanong kung naintindihan ba niya. So, that would be the particle ga. Okay? So, again, let's read it. Nihongo ga wakarimasu ka? Hai, Nihongo ga wakarimasu. Or, Iie, Nihongo ga wakarimasen. Okay? Next is another example here. Kuruma ga arimasu ka? Okay. Kuruma ga arimasu ka? Do you have car? Hai, kuruma ga arimasu. Yes, I have a car. Okay? Or, Iie, kuruma ga arimasen. No, I don't have a car. Okay, as you all know, arimasu. Kung anong meron ka, yun yung, kung anong wala or kung anong meron ka, yun yung i-mark natin na particle ga. Okay, the object na tinutukoy kung anong meron ka or anong wala ka, yun yung particle ga. So, here in example, it is the car. Okay, so that's why, kuruma ga arimasu ka? Okay, tinatanong niya kung may car ba ang kausap niya. So, you can answer that. Hai, kuruma ga arimasu. Or, Iie, kuruma ga arimasen. Okay? Next up is another example of wakarimasu. Okay? Kanji ga wakarimasu ka? Kanji ga wakarimasu ka? Do you know kanji? Hai, kanji ga wakarimasu. Yes, I know kanji. Or, Iie, kanji ga wakarimasen. No, I don't know kanji. Okay? As you can see, our verb here is wakarimasu. So, aside from understand, sometimes wakarimasu is used to know. Alam mo ba ang isang bagay? Okay? Alam mo ba kung paano basahin to? Alam mo ba kung paano gawin to? Okay? So, that is sometimes used as wakarimasu. Okay? But generally, it is used as a word understand. Okay, so let's read again. Kanji ga wakarimasu ka? Hai, kanji ga wakarimasu. Iie, kanji ga wakarimasen. Okay, so such adjectives as ski des, kirai des, jozu des, and heta des requires object. And these objects are marked with ga too. So, hindi lang sa arimas and wakarimas na verb ni mamark natin si particle ga, but also sa mga adjectives like ski des, kung anong gusto mo, kung anong ayaw mo, kung saan ka magaling at kung saan ka hindi masyadong marunong. So, imamark natin yung mga things na yon or yung mga action na yon as ga. Okay? Kung anong gusto mo, kung anong ayaw mo. Just like, okay, kung anong mga gusto mo at kung anong ayaw mo. Okay? The verbs and adjective whose object are marked with ga are those kind that describe preference, ability, possession, and the like. Okay? So, minamark natin si ga pag nade-describe na yung mga preference, yung mga kakayahan mo, kung anong meron ka, and others na katulad lang yan. Okay? As an example for that, watashi wa Italia ryori ga suki desu. That means, I like Italian food. Okay? So, kung anong gusto niya, yun yung ipaparticle ga natin, which is Italian food. So, in Japanese, that is Italia ryori. Okay? So, let's read it again. Watashi wa Italia ryori ga suki desu. Okay? Next is, okay, let's use kirai. This time, kung ano naman yung ayaw mo. Okay? Action ga kirai desu. Action ga kirai desu. Say, I hate action or I don't like action. Okay? So, kung anong ayaw mo, yun yung ipaparticle ga, which is the action. Okay? That's why it is action ga kirai desu. Next up is sports ga heta desu. Sports ga heta desu. That means I'm not good at sports. Okay? Kung ano naman yung hindi ka masyadong marunong, you will just say that as ga. Okay? So this sentence is sports. Hindi siya masyadong marunong sa sports. That's why sports ga heta desu. Okay? Next and the last one is kung saan ka magaling, jozu. Okay? For example, you're good at singing. You will say, I'm good at singing. So, singing is uta. Okay? Uta or utaimasu. Let's have as a noun. Okay? Uta ga jozu desu. Uta ga jozu desu. Okay, so that means I'm good at singing. So since singing yung ating noun here, so you will just mark that as particle ga. Okay, so ganun lang po. Okay, here's our next sentence pattern, donna noun. This means what kind of noun? So other than the usage you learned in lesson 8, donna is also used to us. The listeners name one from a group which the noun after donna denotes. Okay, so tinutukoy din ni donna kung saan ito na-belong from a group, kung anong klaseng noun siya. Okay? Just like example here. Okay, donna sports ga suki desu ka? Okay, donna sports ga suki desu ka? This means, what kind of sports do you like? And he will answer, sumo ga suki desu. Sumo ga suki desu. That means, I like sumo. Okay? So, ginagamit si Donna, what kind of sports? Suki desu ka? What kind of sports do you like? Okay? Next is, donna ryori ga suki desu ka? Donna ryori ga suki desu ka? What kind of food do you like? And he will answer, Philippine ryori ga suki desu. Okay? I like Philippine food or Filipino food. Okay? Diyan lang yung ginagamit. See interrogatory, what kind of. anong gusto. What kind of food do you like? What kind of food you don't like? So, pwede siyang gamitin dyan sa interrogative na donna noun. Okay ba? Okay. Next is yoku, daitai, takusang, sukushi, amari, zenzen. Okay? So these adverbs are put before verbs when they modify them. Okay? So the following is a summary of their usage. Okay? So just like here, this is their degree. So 100% mo ginagawa. 75%, 50, 25, or 0 talaga. So object plus particle ga. So for example, our object here is nihongo. Okay? Nihongo ga. Okay. So adverb plus affirmative, then adverb plus negative. So first, let's start from adverb and then affirmative. So yoku. Okay? Yoku wakarimasu. So yoku means very well. When you say yoku wakarimasu, you understand it very well. So let's start from the example. Nihongo ga yoku wakarimasu. I understand Japanese very well. Okay? Next is daitai. Daitai means quite well. Okay? Quite well. So when you say Nihongo ga daitai wakarimasu, I understand Japanese quite well. So you're just about 75% in understanding Japanese. Next, sukushi. Sukushi means a little. Okay? Kaunti lang. So about 50% of that. So when you say, Nihongo ga sukushi wakarimasu, I understand Japanese a little. Okay? So naiintindihan mo siya in about 50%. So maliit lang. Then, you will say, Next is the adverb plus negative, which is negative is wakarimasen. And the adverb of that is amari. Okay? When you say amari is not so well, hindi gaano. When you say nihongo ga amari wakarimasen, so hindi mo gaanong naiintindihan si Japanese or ang Japanese. Okay? When you say nihongo ga amari wakarimasen, I don't understand Japanese so well. Okay? So, hindi mo siya gaano naintindihan. And last, for our adverb in negative, zen. Not at all, or 0% talaga, wala ka talagang naintindihan. For example, nihongo ga zen wakarimasen. Okay? Nihongo ga zen wakarimasen. You say, I don't understand Japanese at all. So, it means hindi mo talaga siya naintindihan. 0 talaga. Okay? Means wala ka talaga ni isang naintindihan doon when you say zen wakarimasen. Okay? So, that is how you will gonna use yoku, daitai, sukushi, amari, and zen. Okay? So, you can use it into adjectives. You can use it into verbs. Okay? Just know that when you use yoku, daitai, and sukushi, our verb or our adjective would be positive or affirmative. When you use amari and zen, the verb or the adjective is always negative form. Okay? So now let's have an example here. When you say, kanji ga wakarimasu ka? Hai, kanji ga daitai wakarimasu. Okay, again. Kanji ga wakarimasu ka? Hai, kanji ga daitai wakarimasu. Okay, so means 75% lang yung naiintindihan niya. So there's part na hindi niya ganong naiintindihan, but just a little. So let's have a role play here. Okay, let's practice a role play here. First, I will be A and you will be B. Okay? Kanji ga wakarimasu ka? Okay, good. Now let's switch role. Go. kanji ga Hai, kanji ga daitai wakarimasu. Okay, so that is how you just gonna use that daitai or that adverb of degree. Okay, another one is amount or object. Object plus particle, adverb, affirmative, and negative. Okay, this one is amount naman. Kung gaano kadami or kung gaano kalaki. Okay? So, when you say 100% large or 100% meron, okay, means will be taksang means a lot. Okay? Taksang. A lot. Marami. Okay. For example, you will say okane. So, okane means money. Okane ga taksang arimasu. I have a lot of money. Okay? Meron ako maraming pera. Okay? So that will use taksang. Okay? You can choose the object and you just meron. Have. Arimasu. Okay? Next is sukushi. Okay? When you say sukushi, some. Or just a little. Okay? When you say okane ga sukushi arimasu. So I have some money. Okay? I have some money. So meron ka lang pera, pero hindi ganun kadami. Maliit lang. Okay? When you say amari, arimasen. Okay? Okane ga arimasen. Okay? When you say amari arimasen, when you say not much. Okay? Not much. Okane ga amari arimasen. Okane, I don't have much money. Okay? I don't have much money. Say okane ga amari arimasen, that means I don't have much money. Okay? Okay, and next is zenzen. Okay, when you say zenzen is not any, wala talaga, or kahit ni piso wala. When you say okane ga zenzen arimasen, okay? So that means I don't have any money. Okay, wala talagang pera kahit na piso. Okay? So that means zenzen arimasen. Wala ka talaga ni isa nung object na yon. Okay? So just like here, okane ga zenzen arimasen, that means na kahit ni piso wala ka. Okay? Okay. So here's an example for that when you use that amount of degree. Okay? So let's start. Jikan ga arimasu ka? Hai, jikan ga sukushi arimasu. Okay? Again. Jikan ga arimasu ka? Hai, jikan ga sukushi arimasu. Okay, so you can use that asking for time. Okay? So depende sa object mo kung ano yung hinihingi mo or ano yung tinatanong mo. Okay, now let's have a practice role play for this. I will be A and you will be B. Jikan ga arimasu ka? Okay, now let's have switch role. You will be A and I will be B. Go. Hai, jikan ga sukushi arimasu. Good job for that, and here is a note. Okay, so sukushi and zenzen can also modify adjectives. Okay, so hindi lang siya sa verb but also to modify adjectives. So, for example, koko wa sukushi samui desu. Okay? Koko wa sukushi samui desu. That means it's a little bit cold here. Okay? So, cold. Pwede mo nang gamitin siya sa samui. Okay. Another one is, ano eiga wa zenzen omoshiro nai desu. Ano eiga wa zenzen omoshiro nai desu. Okay? So that movie is not interesting at all. That movie is not interesting at all. Okay? So hindi ka talaga natuwa ni isang beses sa movie na yan. Okay? Movie means eiga. Okay? And interesting is omoshiroi. So since we use zenzen, we make it as a negative. That means omoshiro kunai. Okay? Next up, so here's another example that Koko wa sukushi samui desu. Okay. Koko wa sukushi samui desu. So, medyo malamig dito. It's a little bit cold here. Next, another one is Konosaka na wa zenzen oishikunai desu. Konosaka na wa zenzen oishikunai desu. So, sinasabi niya, hindi talaga masarap ang isdang to. Okay? Ni isa or ni kahit konti, hindi talaga masarap. Okay, so since we use, again, oishi, delicious. Okay, this is an adjective and we can use zenzen for it. Okay, just make the adjective into negative form. Okay, wasarenai kudasai. Next up is the sentence kara, sentence 2. That means S1, that's why S2 or S2 because S1. Okay? So, kara connects two sentences together to denote a casual relationship. So, S1 is the reason for S2. Okay? So, that means that, actually, because. Okay? Kara simply means because. Dahil dun sa reason na yon, ginawa mo si sentence 2. Okay? So, for example here, jikan ga arimasen kara shinbun o yumimasen. Okay, let's read again. Jikan ga arimasen kara shinbun o yumimasen. This sentence means that jikan ga arimasen kara because I don't have time. Shinbun o yumimasen. I don't read newspaper. Okay? Dahil, okay. Because jikan ga arimasen. Wala na akong oras, kaya't hindi ako nagbabasa ng newspaper. Okay? Another one. Jikan ga arimasu kara hon no yomimasu. Jikan ga arimasu kara hon no yomimasu. You can say, I read books because I have time. Okay? Or in Tagalog, pwede naman sabihin na, dahil may oras ako, magbabasa ako ng libro. Okay? No. In Tagalog, you can say that, dahil may oras ako, nagbabasa ako ng libro. Okay? Jikan ga arimasu kara, hon o yomimasu. Okay? So, gagamitin mo lang si yung first reason mo. So, reason mo si sentence 1, kaya mo ginagawa si sentence 2. Okay? Next, another example. Mo 12時ですから帰りましょう. Mo 12時ですから帰りましょう. So this means let's go home because it's already 12 o'clock. Okay? So, umuwi na tayo dahil 12 o'clock na. Okay ba? It has to first and the reason after it. So, pwede mo siyang gawin or sabihin muna yung sentence 2 mo and then bago mo sabihin yung rason. Just like here. Mai asa shinbun o yomemasu ka? Do you read newspaper every day? Iye, yumimasen. No, I don't. Jikan ga arimasen kara. Because I don't have time. Okay? Again. Mai asa shinbun o yomemasu ka? Iye, yumimasen. Jikan ga arimasen kara. Okay? Pag tinatanong ka, pwede mo ding sabihin yung reason after mo isagot kung ginagawa mo ba ang isang bagay o hindi. And then, after that would be the reason kung bakit ginagawa or kung bakit hindi mo siya ginagawa. Okay? So, this is the sentence pattern for that. Next is another example of it is, here's the situation. Ripoto o kanji de kakimasu ka? Okay? Ripoto o kanji de kakimasu ka? Do you write the report in kanji? Watashi wa hiragana de kakimasu. Okay? I write it in hiragana. kanji ga wakarimasen kara. Because I don't know kanji. Okay? Watashi wa hiragana de kakimasu. Kanji ga wakarimasen kara. Okay? Hindi, sinusulat ko siya gamit ang hiragana dahil hindi ko kasi alam ang kanji. Okay? So, pwede mo din siyang gamitin. Nasa hulihan yung reason. Okay, just like this example. Okay, here's another interrogative. Okay, the interrogative doshite. The interrogative is used to ask the reason. The answer needs kara at the end. Okay, so doshite simply means why. Why? Bakit? Okay, why or bakit in Tagalog. So, pag tinatanong mo or pag tinatanong si doshite, the answer needs kara. Okay, kung tinatanong mo kung bakit, there always a word kara in the answer of the listener. Okay? So, dapat may kara because. Okay? Why do you do this thing? Because nani this. Okay? So, when you see doshite, always remember that you need to answer with the kara. Okay? Just like an example here. Doshite asa shinbun o yumemasen ka? Doshite asa shinbun o yumemasen ka? Bakit hindi ka nagbabasa ng newspaper sa umaga? Jikan ga arimasen kara shinbun o yumimasen. Again, jikan ga arimasen kara shinbun o yumimasen. Okay? Dahil wala na akong oras, kaya hindi na ako nagbabasa ng newspaper. Okay? So remember, doshite always have kara and the reason. Okay? Jikan ga arimasen kara shinbun o yumimasen. Okay? Dahil wala na siyang oras, kaya hindi na siya nagbabasa ng newspaper. Next, another example. Doshite hayaku kaerimasu ka? Bakit nagmamadali kang umuwi? Eki de tomodachi ni aimasu kara. Okay, eki de tomodachi ni aimasu kara. So that means I will meet my friend in the station. Kasi, okay, because I will meet my friend at the station. Okay? So, that means pwede mo din ilagay sa hulihan yung kara. Eki de tomodachi ni aimasu kara. Okay? Imimit ko kasi. Okay? Dahil imimit ko kasi yung friend ko sa station. Okay? So, that is how you're gonna use doshite and kara. So, the question doshite desu ka is also used to ask the reason for what the other person has said. Okay? Kung ano yung sinasabi niya. So, that means, doshite desu ka? Bakit ba? Bakit? Or you just gonna ask, bakit? Kyou, hayaku kaerimasu. Kyou, hayaku kaerimasu. Kasi, or because, I need to go home early today. Okay? Or, eki de tomodachi ni aimasu kara. Okay, because I will meet my friend in the station. Okay? Doshite desu ka? You just gonna ask, why? Okay? Another example here. Kyou, nani mo tabimasen. I don't eat anything today. Doshite desu ka? Why? Ima kara daieto shimasu kara. Dahil magda-diet na ako simula ngayon. Okay? So, ganyan mo gagamitin si doshite and kara. Okay? Okay, and that's the end for our lesson for today. So, I hope you really learned about all the topics that we discussed today. And see you again next time. Gambatte kudasai. Goodbye!